Show 'em how we do it. It's like.
There's no deeper love than what we're feeling. There's no deeper love, oh baby. There's no deeper love than what we're feeling. There's no deeper love. Without you, I'm in way too deep and I'm drowning in devotion. I'm lost, can't find a new emotion that's ever enough, and I can't deny it's real, 'cause there's no deeper love.
Hello YouTube, clock is now 1:40 something at Sunday night. It's Easter and we are building the car. Project Zero here. Now we are really tired. At the moment we'll be doing a lot of work today. It is finished, the DB dash is finished. Let me explain something.
Or half finished.
Half finished, yeah, it's not completely finished because we are missing some plywood. But as you can see, we have side panels. We can connect plywood here, and we have the dash on board, and then we have the front plate here. We actually measured some of the length where the dash should be to be around 1/4 wave or half wave, depending on the frequency we want it to be. So there's more into it rather than just doing a DB dash there. And as Nico said today earlier, the reason why we are doing this is not to gain more DBs. It is to get the DBs that are going underneath the dash and hidden or hiding, getting those dBs up onto the dash. So this makes the acoustic chamber on here much easier to work with and much easier to check out where the dBs are with the measurement, and then we can adjust the panels and everything to kind of guide the maximum decibel in the place we want it to be. So it is not, we have like a 159 or something inside the cabin here, and a 165 something in the behind there. So we have the dBs inside the car with just one subwoofer to go up to 160, but they are hiding underneath the dash, and everything here is not as good as we have behind the B pillar. So we are now making this dash to get it more even and more precise to make the dBs work with us, if you understand what I mean. Now we are using this is bolted on. We put extra bolts in here so we can take it off. We have 4 10mm on the bottom. We have 6, I think those were 6, and these are 8 millimeter bolts, so we can remove it if necessary. But if we have been talking here that maybe it's permanent, because it looks quite nice, and we are going to try to get as loud this car as loud as possible. So this is one way to get the dBs up from the kick panel, and maybe we need to do something in these areas. We have dB holes as we speak in here. We think that the dBs are building and then they start to swirl or something right around here, so probably we need to raise this up with we're gonna test it first how it affects, and maybe making a slide here or something, maybe making a slide up in here. Well, everything is sub to change, so but you'll see it, the tests and the results on our videos. And if you have any suggestions what we should do, should we lower the roof down where the enclosure starts here? If we lower the roof like here, what should it do? How does it affect on the dBs and everything like that? The panels on the doors, we are thinking about making them pretty much bigger with steel and plywood, so make it as loud as possible, so the windshield and the side windows here are the weakest point on the car. But so far so good. That is welded completely, and next time we should be making the plywoods in there. So that's about it for today, and nothing?
No.
Okay, we are continuing next time when we have time. This guy here had a baby 2 days ago, so he will be changing some diapers soon. But hey, we are continuing on the project on this summer, and hopefully get it a bit louder than last time. On last competition it did like 144.
Yes.
From the wall socket. But now we have amplifiers on the back that we can use. They are from my Volvo, but we can use them to test with, and then we have some results, what affects where and how much we can feed power on the one subwoofer here, or maybe 2.
And we have another subwoofer when I can complete it.
Yes, actually
the motor is waiting and the parts are waiting, but the one plate is missing at the moment, and then in a couple months we are getting a game changer in this build, so a couple of secrets is coming.
Secret stuff. And there will be secret, because they are secret for many people, and we are not allowed to tell them much. Nothing. It's a secret, but you'll find out it eventually later on this series. Sometimes. But when we get them, we will try to burp it as much as possible to test them thoroughly and gain some dBs. And on later, maybe next year, probably something like this, we can announce what they were, these secrets. Okay, so that's about it. we're going to sleep now. Bye bye.
Bye bye.